Well, are you ready? It's coming. Yes, I'm talking about not the Super Bowl. Cowboys aren't in it, but wait till next year. What I am talking about is Valentine's Day. We're coming up on the time that we supposedly celebrate love more than any other time of the year, Valentine's Day. Now, if you know me, I'm not a real big fan of what seems to be, to me at least, more of a Hallmark creation. In fact, I told my wife Julie early on in our marriage that I can buy the same chocolates for half price on February 15th. She quickly responded that she is worth full price. And yes, she is. I have been reflecting this week on love and relationships. On our way to the Next Level conference last week to Savannah, we stopped in Washington, D.C., no direct flights to Savannah. And there's, of course, a lot of history there, which I really like. It's fascinating to think how long some of these monuments and how our stories have been around for so long. But the number that really resonated with me on that trip was 72. 72 years. Julie's uncle, Arnie, lives in D.C. He served our country as a chaplain in the Air Force, eventually becoming the chief of chaplains for the United States. Now, he officiated our wedding nearly 37 years ago. He's now 95. His wife, Dorothy, Eldon's sister, passed away March 2019, and she's buried in Arlington National Cemetery. And we've been there before, and it's a very moving experience. But it's different when you have your family buried there. We were given actually a private escort to her gravesite. We spent some time there thanking God for her faith, and her legacy. We also had called Arnie to see if we might come up and visit him. He seemed really excited, so we went. He had some cookies and crackers nice and arranged, and also some coffee cups. Neither of us drink coffee. I know, weird. So Arnie, he went back to the kitchen and he brought out some Ensure drinks, chocolate. Such a gracious man. We caught up some and then he talked about he and Dorothy. They were married for 72 years. I don't personally know anybody who's been married longer. And he talked about meeting in the church and their courtship and 72 years of marriage. And it wasn't always easy. They grew up in the Depression, World War II. Arnie's life wasn't easy. And then he and Dorothy, they met, they fell in love, and they married. And what an adventure they had. But again, not always easy. They moved around, they separated at times as he served in different bases and even different countries. But they loved God, they loved each other, and they served. As we continue to talk, there's no doubt that he misses her terribly. His eyes missed him on several occasions as he recounted their love. Which brings me back to this weekend, thinking about 72 years as Valentine's Day approaches. There's no doubt love is important. And yet sometimes it seems so cheapened by our culture, almost to sentimentality, right? And that pales into the comparison of the love that we're talking about. Now, I acknowledge that these have been some hard years, and the toll it's taken on relationships, no doubt, is real. Yet I can't help but think of Arnie and Dorothy Porter together for 72 years, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. 72 years. May we continue to grow in our love, in our relationships, no matter what comes our way. Praying for a great day and a great day on Valentine's Day. But I'm also remembering Paul's words. 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Hey, looking forward to seeing you this weekend, in person or online. And don't forget Valentine's Day. She's worth full price. Have a great day.